EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for December 5th, 2022. It is Monday and back to work, and the Monday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Kinsley's is the world's largest ShopRite, and the ShopRite logo means they're all about food, they're all about savings, and they're all about you. Kinsley's is currently running their December promotion, Feast of the Seven Fishes. Whether this is your family's annual tradition or you want to start a new one, this epic seafood fest is an unforgettable way to celebrate Christmas Eve with family and friends. Steakhouse shrimp, stuffed mushrooms, seafood salad platter, and stuffed flounder, just to name a few. So stop by Kinsley ShopRite for your traditional holiday favorites. They are Kinsley ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Monday video forecast. So we have a sunny to partly cloudy day today. Not quite as cold as yesterday, but still on the chilly side. 42 to 48 is the temperature spread today. We're going to start off with mostly sunny skies and then partly cloudy this afternoon. Clouds are going to thicken this evening, and then we'll have some showers move in during the overnight period. So this is today. And then there's going to be a few showers that can move in maybe a little bit before dawn. Not a lot, but a little bit. In some spots, we'll get into a shower. Now, you'll see the overnight lows, on our local forecast on the website, you'll see the overnight lows. Some places are dipping below freezing. It will initially, but I think before the rain or precipitation moves in, the temperatures are going to start to rise, so we shouldn't have any frozen precipitation concerns. I can't rule out someone starts off as a little bit of, if you get the temperature just right, 31, 32 in a few spots, maybe higher elevations, might start off as a little bit of frozen, freezing rain. Very briefly, and it quickly goes over to rain as those temperatures continue to rise overnight. Okay, and then we have showers, scattered showers and periods of rain here on Tuesday expected for most of the day here, and then some showers lingering Tuesday night and again into Wednesday. So here is the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm going to start this off at 5 o'clock in the morning, just so you can see. You can follow the timestamp there up right-hand corner, by the way, just so you can see a few spotty showers maybe that will be taking place before dawn, but then most of the shower activity is going to be light and intermittent initially going through the morning, and then we have a little bit more activity coming in as we get into the afternoon, especially mid to late afternoon onward and going through the evening. This will go through part of the overnight with these showers, and this ends here at on Wednesday morning. I do think there's going to be a break here on Wednesday. We're not going to see a whole lot during the day, and then once we get later in the day, we'll have some showers across our southeastern areas as a cold front moves through. So you can have just a passing shower or two during the day on Wednesday. Wednesday's not going to be a total wash. Tuesday will be. Wednesday is not, but I still don't think that we're dealing with a lot of total quantitative precipitation here being very high. We might not even have to send alerts for this because the threshold to send alerts is a half inch or greater in a 12-hour period. I don't think that's going to happen with this. Okay, you might get some areas that get close to a half inch in total, but I just don't think it's going to be a big event as far as rainfall is concerned. But this is all going to be rain from start to finish, except for maybe some higher elevations in north central Pennsylvania start off briefly as some freezing rain before going over to rain for rather quickly. Okay, so then we get beyond this system. Here's Wednesday, right? So you get some showers that are going to taper off, and we get Wednesday night maybe an early shower, and then clouds will remain mostly cloudy overnight. Then we're expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies on an in-between day here on Thursday, in between systems. This next system here is very interesting. And I alluded to this in the Weather Weeklies video that I did yesterday, that there is a possibility for a wintry component to this, depending on a few things, okay? So this is I'm going to run through the European model here, and it shows some rain initially Thursday night, and then as temperatures crash, we have high pressure off to the north supplying cold air that's funneling cold air down the spine of the Appalachians, okay? As this continues, this process continues, any rain changes to snow here on Friday. Okay, and now the European model is a little bit further south than it was showing yesterday. So it has this kind of like a double barrel low situation here. Very weak lows, but lows nevertheless, right? There's two here. So this is in the process of transferring to this one, to the south and east. So the cutoff here gets south central PA into some accumulating snow out of this. Not a lot, but a couple inches, right? So that has that potential down there for those areas, but it doesn't really get it too much further north than that. See, it just slides off to the south and east here because it's consolidating that one low pressure that was over West Virginia with this one offshore off the North Carolina coast. and then that ends. So the rest of us don't get anything except for clouds out of that, right? That's what the European model has today. GFS is still doing the same thing it's been doing for the last, couple days here, which is showing a very warm system. And these height lines are way up here in northern New England. So we have all rain from start to finish with this entire event on Friday and Friday night. Okay, so there's no chance of, on the GFS anyway, that there's going to be any kind of frozen precipitation with this. I don't think that's correct just looking at the ensembles, but this is not impossible. Okay, third solution. This is the latest run of the Canadian model this evening. Again, same idea here with low pressure going into near I-80 in Ohio, right? So it's right around this area. And this one is a little bit further north. They're kind of in between these two, be in between the European model and the GFS. So what this does is it brings accumulating snow Friday evening. Most of this is late afternoon and evening this comes in, and this is accumulating snow across much of our interior locations. Okay, this is what the European model looked like yesterday or last night, right? So this is gives you a little bit of accumulating snow here. It does consolidate like the European model does offshore with that secondary low, but it's enough that it's farther enough north where it gets into more of our area in the interior to get into some accumulating snow. Again, just a couple inches here, but it's something, all right? And what's going to determine this is going to be, as I look at the wide view of eastern Canada, this is the Quebec province right here, and the big key to this is going to be this high pressure right here, how strong it is and and what position it's in, so it can funnel this cold air down the spine of the Appalachians and give you a snow event in the interior. So it's going to be very close. This is extremely close, whether it's going to be something that's going to hit here, hit parts of our area, not others, or gets most of the interior involved with some light accumulating snow or rain like the GFS has. Again, I don't think that's going to be the case, but we'll see. Big reason I don't think it's the case is a big block up. This is a big blocking high here, and systems don't tend not to run through. Meteorology tells me this is not a feasible solution for a low pressure to try to move through a block. Okay, and when it does that and it's showing all that warmth there, it usually is a red flag. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But the position and strength at this high is going to be key to that, and we have all week to look at this. This is a Friday night deal that we're talking about, so plenty of time to look at this throughout the week. Can't really lean anywhere just yet because the ensembles for each one of these are all following their operational runs. So, in other words, the European ensembles pretty much match whatever the operational is doing. Same thing with the Canadian ensembles, pretty much doing the same thing the Canadians model's doing. So there's really no, there's no play there. There's nothing that says leaning toward one solution or another just yet, but that will come with time. It might take to the middle of the week or maybe mid to late week, but we'll figure this out eventually. Just keep following these videos throughout the week, and we'll give you the latest information as that comes in. Either way, as this system moves away, Saturday it goes back to partly cloudy skies and cooler temperatures, and then Sunday we're going to call partly to mostly cloudy. We have another system in the vicinity here, and who knows what that's going to do yet. That it could have a wintry component with it too. We'll see. But a lot of time to look at that one too. Let's get the one system out of the way first, so we can have a better look at Friday, and then we'll get to the one coming in either Sunday night or Monday. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for December 5th, 2022. Have a great Monday.